Pardon me, John, we've got a couple of questions in the queue. The first one, back to network admin. Do you need root privileges to do the sort of thing that you were demonstrating?
That's a good question. I actually did it as root. Perhaps I shouldn't have done. This is one area where grid infrastructure can make life a bit easier. And as a DBA, of course, I would never have the root password, or the security auditors would come down on me like a ton of bricks. And here I am logged on as root. Well, that's because this is one of my own demonstration systems. In fact, I do not need root privileges. If we look at, there's quite a complex security structure going on in the background. Oh, I deleted or dropped my VIP, didn't I? But never mind, there's another VIP I can use. If we look at the security structure for any of these things, let's say there's a VIP. This is a VIP used for a scan address, a single client access name, which, if we have time, I want to talk about later. And we see the full attributes for this thing. So what is this resource called Aura Scan1 VIP? Well, that's its name. And what is it? It's a scan VIP type. And that's a predefined type, which is a virtual IP address intended for a particular purpose. And there we see ACL, the access control list. Every resource, including virtual IP addresses that you define, has an access control list defined. And this one has been set up the way one would normally do it. It's owned by root. Why? Because anything to do with IP addresses, you need to be root to start and stop IP addresses. But we see here, we've granted execute to the user Oracle. And this is why, as a DBA who does not have the root password, I can, provided I'm included in this access control list, I can start and stop IP addresses. And that's very nice indeed.
Thank you, John. A couple of more questions. How do firewalls and proxy servers and port forwarding fit into this new network admin?
There shouldn't be any problem at all that you wouldn't have had if you were not using grid infrastructure. Whether your IP addresses are handled by grid infrastructure or by some other mechanism, even done manually, you will still have to update your firewall proxy servers with appropriate, and your port forwarding mechanisms or your network address translators with the details of the new address. Oracle will go as far as propagating the address and name to the DNS. So we'll retrieve addresses from a DHCP server and propagate the name resolution details required to your DNS. But it can't go further than that. So from DNS to proxy server, your proxy server is going to have to be updated by some other means so it knows that the new address, the new named address, do actually exist.